we believe that we will continue to enjoy this grace forever as we are also entering the month of celebrating our 50th anniversary. May God help us to make the day a glorious one, a successful one, and a kind of memorable event in history that forever in our life we'll be remembering that day for good. In the name of Almighty Allah, we pray. All right, I'm done, sir.
Thank you, Mindset Coach. God bless you, really good. We appreciate for being here because tonight marks the last registered members meeting. But tonight we are going to, it's loaded with a lot of, we have leaders that are going to share something with you that will help you achieve more come December by God's grace. And tonight as well, we are going to share testimony of dream achievers, people that have done well for themselves in the month of November in the course of this meeting. If you have any testimony, how to get what has helped you, maybe help you in leadership, help you in building, help you, or maybe more, you are able to get more point value, more incentive, qualify for incentive, you have the opportunity to do that tonight. And I will have opportunity as well to contribute my little to the system tonight. So I wanted to get your pen and paper and get ready for, massive coaching tonight. And I want to congratulate you for made it to, the last day in the month of November. God bless. We thank God for that as well. So without much ado, if you have testimony, just slide to my chat box and drop your ID so I can give you opportunity to unmute yourself and everybody can listen to your testimony. So by way of welcoming ourselves, I will start with, I think Elijah is in already. Okay, no. So I will start with Mindset Coach tonight to give us what to expect in our 50 years grand finale, December 7th. And then, just give us an insight. Give us an insight and then what people should do to make them a better version of themselves come December, okay? We know that you have a lot of things to tell us because a day like this, you said yes, Top and Get Reward, and you know what Top and Get Reward actually help you to achieve in no time. So we want to give us a strategy that will help people for the months ahead, which is December. We know that God has helped us thus far. We also see us through December, and we're more productive, more success, more win, more PV. Yes. So, Mr. Akim Oyeleye, our one and only mindset coach of Top Up and Get Reward, the humble, used to call himself humble servant in TGR. Please, sir, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, sir. And I greet everybody. Actually, there is nothing so special other than what we have been saying. As they used to say that without commitment, you cannot start, and without consistency, you won't be able to finish. So commitment is what we get you on board that, oh, I'm ready for this, I am committed, and I have to do this. And in order to get it to the logical conclusion, you must be consistent. And most times, it is not the day a plant is sown or the farmer plants a seed. That is not the day you harvest. Most times, you plant, you nurture, you do all the necessary things, but you might not get the result that day. But the farmer that is planting and is monitoring and nurturing the seed, he is not disturbed about the effort, about the challenges, about all up and doing. But what we keep ringing in his mind is the day of harvest. That is what he'll be saying. All the time he's doing all the work, weeding, and so if we also, the day we are sign up with Top and Get Reward, we are seeing that millions that one day I'm going to be 100 million richer, I'm going to be 200 million richer. That joy of the money and the confidence we are going to have by the time we have that money and the kind of lifestyle we'll be living, all the challenges that we might face along the line will not matter at all because we know we are going somewhere. And like people say that if your destination is good, You will not bother about the road, whether it is rough or whatever, because you know eventually when you get to that destination, you forget about the stress on the road. But when your destination is not, no matter how smooth, no matter how good the journey might be, you know by the time you get to your destination, it's just like headache and all sorts of things. So what we have in Top and Get Reward, and what keeps me going is the confidence that I have in the business. Today I know the kind of what there are times when I'm going for a prospecting, because today now I went to see a woman. So it took me some hours. But you know, at times when you win just one soul, it is not the result of that deed, but the result that soul is going to produce in the nearest future, maybe few days, few months, or whatever. So encouragement or advice I want to give us, what can, maybe if we are trying to have a kind of doubt, or what might make some people not to be doing it the way they're supposed to do, it might be because of fear. And we try to reaffirm the confidence in Top and Get Reward on daily basis, that this company is all out, and with all it takes, with all the necessary things that are supposed to be in place for years. So as long as that one is assured, then we don't need to be bothered about what we are passing through now. No matter, some people might have been talking to 10, 20 people, but you are not gotten a sign up. Just try to pay more attention to those that are given lectures. What do you tend to learn from them? Is it their style? Is it the way of talking? And when you try to read thoughts, you are going to be improving. I can bet that if you read book today, the way you are going to talk tomorrow will be totally different, because out of that book that you have read today or yesterday will make impact on what you are going to say tomorrow. So if you don't read, you will remain the same. But when you keep on reading, I can assure you that you are improving on a regular basis. So our business in Top and Get Reward is something that is plain. You see, it will be at a time is coming, the way I'm just envisaging, that a time is coming, it's just going to be like a movement that everywhere you'll be hearing Top and Get Reward, TGR, TGR, TGR. And those that are up and doing now will be the one that will enjoy most. I went to a church on Sunday. I only asked the boy to take my own picture, just like two shots, not knowing that in that church they have their own way of publicizing, or maybe their Facebook handle. So somebody that, you know, be like a brother, but he's not in Nigeria again, he just sent a message to me today and sent the link on Facebook of that picture they took. So he now called. Before I even saw the picture, he called me that I went to Solo Church on Sunday. It's my friend's church, this and that. I said, did you see my status? Or he said, when I now checked the link, I now, okay, so you saw it from this person's timeline. So I went through that picture. I was like, I didn't know that guy was capturing each time I was displaying the seven telecom analysis. And I was like, for that alone, I have been in the record of that church for life. But if I didn't make a move to keep consistent, to be consistent with what I'm doing, because this guy was just watching my status and he said, can you bring this to my church? I didn't mean I'm not consistent. There is no way I can get to that church. I didn't mean I'm not consistent. Where I went today, I won't be there. The result might not come immediately, but I can bet it's coming. Just keep moving. We are in a real business that we're going to spread all over Nigeria in just a matter of time. And for this anniversary, we'll put everything in the hands of God, but we have done our own part that we believe that that day, there is nobody that comes here that is a prospect that will have the mind of signing up almost immediately. Even if they don't have the money, they are going to borrow, because everything is going to be real, not a package program. Is going to be live. And when you are somewhere and you are being touched emotionally that if these people are Nigerians and they are making this money, what am I doing? So you use this opportunity to invite massively, to the extent that I am envisaging that hall will not contain the people that will come there. It's going to be a remarkable event and will be a kind of step forward in achievement
Yeah, that is network. I think Mr. Akim is back.
Because we believe it's going to be a very big event. So let me pause here for others to also make a contribution. And honestly, it's at times when you think of the way I'm tired, the fatigue that I experienced last night and today. I supposed to be sleeping, but I know I just have to come up. I have to say something. I got home about 11 minutes past 8. I have to eat within just 5-10 minutes so that I will get ready for this. I'm not saying this just to make whatever, but I'm telling you the kind of commitment we put in place several times, because by the time the results start coming in, people will not know the stress, the kind of the day it is okay, the day it was not okay, all those things. It makes up the story. There is nobody you see at the top that didn't climb. There is no elevator to success. You have to climb. It's staircase. So these kind of challenges, ups and downs, disappointment is part of the story that you are going to tell when the time reach. Everybody will have a story to tell. It's about life storytelling in network marketing, because everybody started rough. Zero. Most of you that you see at the top in multi-level marketing, they started rough. It is their determination, their doggedness, their concentration and consistency that make them to get to the top. You can't see somebody that say a top earner in MLM or this and that was rich before they got there. If they were rich, they won't take it serious. But because they believe this industry turn life around 360 degree within a short period of time. And what we have in Top and Get Reward is like, when we started, things were not like this. We have cleared road. We have make it more convenient for people to come, because we can have one or two people that we can point to that this one has collected this one has received this. When we joined, there was nobody to point to. So this is a marketing tool for every one of us. So let me pause here to allow others to also make their own contribution.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akim. Thank you. I believe I'm audible. All right. Yes, majorly tonight, I just want to let everyone know that with whatever you are getting now is small to what you are going to get in future in Top Up and Get Reward. Personally, I will use myself as a case study. When I started my journey with Top Up and Get Reward, in a day, I might not have 120 naira. To be honest with you, I might not all the commission that my team have, it might not up to 120 naira. But are things progressing as we are, consistent, connecting, I'm trying to engage in this strategy that actually work for me. How do I mean by strategy? That is, I must know the strategy that is actually, I targeted marketers. It is not easy to get marketers online. There's a site, there's a forum that all these networkers, you go after them. Anybody can be a networker. A small boy that joined today might turn out to be a star in networking business. But why am I saying this? I did not, commonize anybody that this person cannot do it. I talk to students, I talk to anybody. And before you know it, my team started growing. Someone that is not getting up to 120 naira in a day, start having 600, 1,000 in a day. And there's some day that you'll be surprised. You just log into account, you meet 10,000, 4,005, you meet 20,000, you meet 20,000. Apart from, so this business is awesome if you pay attention to build that system for yourself. You can't compare what Seyi King offline is getting daily on commission alone, apart from recruiting, than what I'm going to be getting. You can't compare what Seyi King is actually getting, not to talk of Alhaji Akim, Alhaji and other top leader, Prince Ernest Okonkwo, but they did not just get there. Like Mr. Akim rightly said, it's a matter of you get a good strategy for yourself and not to be ashamed, because anything that you are ashamed cannot pay your bill. If you are ashamed of, recruiting, talking to people about your business, closing your mouth always. Something that you want to tell people is not something that is, it's not something that is bad. It's not something that does, you can, something that, you know, they will put their money and tomorrow the company will disappear. And for you to make, for us, all of us, we are doing recruiting. We are doing recruiting in some place that we are not even getting anything in return. When you refer people to your tailor, to your fashion, to your, you know, your barber, you know, you are doing a referral indirectly. But the business that stands to pay your bill forever, that your children will inherit from you, you must be willing to get it right now. See, Atija is going, you know, going to different states, everywhere now. You need to position yourself very, very well. Because ability to position yourself very well, people will start contacting you from, in fact, but the stage you are right now is stage of building. Stage of building. You are building your business, you are building gradually. So if you are here, you want to give testimony, you just screenshot the page. Hello. Screenshot the page and highlight your name. So I will get your name from there and I'll be able to pick you. I'll be able to pick you so I can unmute you so you can share your testimony. What Dream Achiever has helped you to achieve, how many people you are able to recruit, then how much you are able to, you know, because when you recruit, you're bound to have money in your wallet. Even to buy your rice for Christmas will be very, very simple. Top and get what will buy you bag of rice, we buy you chicken, we buy you the groundnut oil and everything that you might need. People that are working in civil servant, their salary is fixed already. Some are not earning up to 100,000. So there's still for us to get the strategy well, because top and get what is sweet. When you go to bed in the night and you wake up, you see money already, you know, looking at you in your dashboard. It's a matter of you promoting your sponsor ID, because what we are doing right here is not something. There's something that, like I already, it's something that have the power of the buy. They buy it on their own. The only thing for you to do, showcase your sponsor ID to different places. I'm not saying you should now be sharing your referral ID, your sponsor ID to everyone, because by so doing, a lot of them will register and they might not activate. Be consistent in posting, and anytime you have opportunity of sharing that business offline, do as well. Keep it in your bag, keep it in your car, keep it at your office. You see, my personal office, the Fantastic Five and all the incentive, I paste it there for people to see. And my phone number is there. They call me on their own. So anywhere you have the opportunity, you must do the evangelism of your business. If you want position, don't let someone that just joined yesterday now, you know, outside making more money than you. No, it's overtaking is allowed in Top and Get Reward. But personally, you need to position yourself very well. And
right,
the time to do that. Okay.
Sorry, I just want to chip in some. You know,
right,
the more we understand this business, the better we become in achieving greater things. You know, what I'm doing now, I'm not promoting my first account directly anymore. So I want to use the second one, which is indirect to my main account, which is first generation. It's like I want to use a stone to kill two birds, because our plan now allows you to do that. So all the people that I'm connecting now, I'm using my second account to promote the business. So even if it gets to 50, maybe fantastic 50 or more, you know, among them you see some that will pause. But what I'm after, like this, the church I went to, I asked the church to register first, and I used that my second account to promote it. So now I want everybody in the church, which is what I'm teaching them, to use church referral ID to come on board. So let's say there are 50 there. So that church, we have 50 directs. And if they are coming with 10,000, 10,000 times 50, you know, we are not even talking about the referral commission, but 20 PV multiplied by 50. That's about 1,000 PV, right? By the time they start upgrading, because I'm teaching each one of them Fantastic 20, not even 10. So by the time these 50 are able to get their 2020, 20 times 50, that's about 2,000 or 1,000, that's 1,000. So if the 50 were able to get their 2020, 20 multiplied by 50, and if all the 1,000 are coming with 10,000 package, that is 20 PV multiplied by 1,000. That's about 20,000 PV. So which means my second account is going to get traveling incentive because I have some PV there already. And by the time this one is getting close to 5 million, my first account, at least I've forgotten, it got the 6 million, and the 10 million is already getting closer. So it is how you understand the business that makes you to expand or enjoy the business more. And what we have in TGR, in fact, not even in TGR, in telecom sector is massive. And TGR now gives you the best way to explore. So if I build my second account to the extent that I got the first, second, third, and the fourth incentive, the first one is already through with the incentive, but we enjoy the referral commission. After that, I will go to the next one under the first one. I mean, under the second one. So which means I can even start another fantastic 50 or 20, whichever way I want. So the incentive will stop at a time because when I've gotten the 10 million, that's the last incentive for that account. But the money that will be coming there will be forever, keep growing. So let's just understand our business more so that we can really maximize this benefit. The plan we have is so superb. You are not restricted to 3 legs, that you must promote 3 legs before you, even if just only one of, let me say my second account is one that is bringing the whole PV, is going to be affecting or promoting my first account, which will also make it to qualify for incentive as well. Let's understand our business in and out. It makes you to flex, to enjoy, and to be able to plan ahead that in the nearest future, you have secured financial freedom for life. Thank you. Somebody is raising a hand. Somebody is saying you are not hearing. Is my voice not loud enough?
Me, I can hear you. I can hear you, sir. Maybe probably
okay,
the
maybe
network
maybe that person is not. The mic icon is not on. It's only the video. Maybe that's Peace Obiuku. Your audio, your mic is not active. That is why you are not hearing us. Even what I'm saying, I not even hear. If we call on him, ask him to talk, he won't be able to know whether we have called on him. It's part of what we need. Mr. Shola, can you help us to do a kind of a short demo on how to join Zoom effectively, if it's possible, so that we share with our members, so that when they join, they know what to do in order to be able to connect their audio.
All right, I'll do that, sir. I'll do that, sir. I'll do that, sir.
Thank you very much.
Now I will do that, sir. So you've we all know that what we stand to gain in top and get reward if you do it effectively. We position ourselves effectively. And as it is now, the essence of Dream Achiever is for you to be able to communicate effectively. If you are going through anything or probably you have idea that you don't know how to go by it, share it with top leader in that community. They will help you out. They will help you. So don't keep things to yourself. If you want to talk to NGO places that you want to go, share the idea. That's the essence of it. You know the number of, we have leaders that are there. Madam Gina is there. Alaji is there. Babolowo is there. Madam Amidat is there. Everybody, see, you have a lot of people that you can actually talk to in that group that they will help you out in whatever you have, how to expand and be productive about your business. The essence of that group is for us to, to share idea, the strategy that are actually working for people with you. Mr. Obed is there as well. Mr. Engineer Weye is there too. They are not just there. They want to help you grow your own team. And by the time you are doing that, once in a while, do a short video of yourself talking about your business. People that is making noise about, when you are making noise about your business, you are the one that people will see. You are the one who will come and meet when they want to do something. So that's the more reason why we need to, build relationship, build rapport among, within ourselves and ensure that we have a effective communication And this will actually help us to be productive in the months ahead. Like I said, if you have a testimony from Dream Achievers, maybe one or two things that you have learned that have helped you to recruit more than last month, you have the opportunity to raise up your hand, or probably let me know your name. Let me know your name here so I can unmute you so we can hear from you. I'm going to call Elijah last. Is he here already? Okay, I have Mr. Adeboye Oluwaseun. Please, sir, unmute yourself. Mr. Adeboye Oluwaseun. Mr. James, how are you?
Good evening, sir.
I'm good.
Good evening, sir.
Do you have testimony for the month? Hello, sir. Good evening,
No,
sir.
no, sir. I'm a new registered member.
Okay,
So, but
okay.
I'm still yes, I'm still doing. Yes, I'm I've critically look at the business opportunity, this business system, and I can see that it is awesome. It is excellent. And because
thank you, sir.
before I dive into something, especially business like this, I have to do my own personal research about it. So because it was one of the leaders that introduced the business, Dolapo Awolusi. She worked with Mrs. Toiba, one of the leaders. So, and you understand. So I right now I'm 100% ready to drive the business with every passion, with zeal. Yes. And I'm also inviting people to that Move 21 next week by God's grace.
That's a very good one. We'll be expecting. Somebody was asking for the slide that we are not sharing the slide, but let me just share the what do you call it? This fantastic 20 that I'm preaching for people now. If you look at this, we have done fantastic 5, we have done fantastic 10, and now it's fantastic 20. While we are moving from one level to another, not because something spectacular, but we just discovered that the same effort we are using for one, the same effort you want to use for fantastic 5, you can also apply the same effort to build it to fantastic 10 or fantastic 20. But the difference is just too superb. In fantastic 5, at level 5, what you can make them might not be up to 30 million or thereabout. But when we discover fantastic 10, we now notice that instead of like 30 million at level 6 or level 6, if it is fantastic 10, you can make about 159 million. Now we thought that was even so alarming. But when we now thought of fantastic 20, it was one of our team members, Mr. Felix, that said, can we just go to fantastic 20 since our system is sustainable? I said, why not? He said I should help him to do calculation. I told him my head is full up. You know the percentage, just bring it out, do the calculation. I will just have somebody to design the flyer. The day I saw that calculation, I was like, I decided not to share with Elijah because I know the kind of person she is. When she see money like this, she become swelled up. Now, wow. So eventually she got to know about that fantasy. She said, let me see Mr. Akim. And when I shared with her, she said, at level 3, if everybody is on 50,000, you have qualified for all the incentive in top and get reward. And the money you make cannot be less than 40 million naira. About 19 million from referral commission and 21,750,000 from incentive. But we now say not everybody can go for 50,000. Let's see how much we can make with just 10,000 package. So if you are coming on board with your 20 team member, each one of them will give you 2,090 naira from their 10,000 registration. And 2,090 naira multiplied by 20 is going to give you 41,800. And because you are on 10,000 package, you will enjoy the 400 PV from the 20 registration. This is what you need to duplicate and replicate with your team member. We are going to 2024. Our determination is to have financial freedom in millions, not hundreds of thousands. And once we know what we are going for, nothing can stop us. I shared a kind of video with on the Dream Achievers last night that whatever you are thinking, it comes to pass. I just saw that video in somebody's status. I said, this is what I'm looking for. that every minute, if we are looking at this flyer on daily basis and you are working towards it, believe you me, you are going to achieve the result. It's just a matter of time. Today, the lady that I talked to, I gave her this flyer, hard copy, and she was looking at it. I said, Madam, the only thing that can stop you from earning this money is action. If you put it to action, call 20 of your friends. If you have more than that, you are good to go. When you get this 20, you get 41,800. How many cards do you want to sell to get this? So it is not about selling. The message of Top and Get Reward is for everybody to have their VTU and be using for their personal use. And when 20 come on board, you got this, then train the 20, show them what you have made to do the same thing. You don't even need to know them. But I told her that because some people might be so, let me say, wise that I want to secure my money. I say, good. Out of your 41,800, remove your initial capital out of it, which is 10,000. You are not losing, you are not making any money. At least you didn't lose anything. The remaining 30,000, use it to upgrade so that you are not going to lose the PV. If you don't upgrade, you still make money, but you lose incentive. And I told her that at level 3, the total amount she will have made is almost 4 million naira, because 3.8 with 190 with 41,000, that is over 4 million naira. Without upgrading, that is the money she's going to entitle to. And I said, Ma, if you are not too stingy or too wise, after you have taken your 10,000, which is initial capital, use the 30,000 to upgrade. You are not even bringing new money here. You are using the referral commission. By the time you upgrade to 30,000, which you upgrade with 30,000, that means you are going to be in a Ruby package, because you're already on Quora plus 30. It makes it to be Ruby. That means you are going to enjoy the PV to level 4. So what will now be her gain is that by the time the 20 is duplicating, she will entitle or get the PV for the second, third, and fourth generation. Even at third generation alone, she has qualified for traveling incentive and also first car award. Altogether is 10 million. That is 5,750,000 plus the 4 million that we have on ground already. That is where we come up with 10,000 to 10 million in 3 months. So if you are focused with this, even if it takes us 6 months to make 10 million naira, for a business person to make a profit of 10 million naira, can you imagine how much the person will have invested in that business? For a filling station, any filling station or probably any kind of business, even supermarket or whatever, before they make 10 million naira profit, they will have invested millions. And now imagine the number of people that will have patronized them before they can make that profit. And they are not stopping, they do advertisement every day. So what is stopping us from advertising our business? When you know you are going to make 10 million and you are starting with just 10,000, this is not a matter of packaging. Unless you don't do, that is when you don't get the money. So if you now see the money in your mind, believe me, it's going to be yours. Everybody you are saying, you can print this out, have the hard copy. Everywhere you are going to share this. This is our new year, new resolution in TGR, Fantastic 20. If you like, you can go to 50. Company is not restricting you to any level. If you like, go to 1,000. It makes the journey more faster and you make the money quicker. If you have the strength, if you have crowd, connect them. And this money is instant. You withdraw on daily basis, not that you are going to wait till the end of the month or the number of people must complete before you take your money. No. If it is one by one, they are coming on board, be taking your money one by one. You don't need to wait for them to be 20 or 19 before you have access to your money. No. If it is 2 people that comes today, collect your money, take to your bank. The moment you see the money in your dashboard, it's your own. The company doesn't need it again. Take it out. Just leave the one you are going to be using for transaction so that you know you are making free money and you are getting free airtime. If you follow this step, level 1, level 2, level 3, by the time all the people here are upgrading, you will qualify for the whole incentive in TGR. Even if they don't upgrade, by the time you get to level 4, don't bother about the figure you are seeing there. We are millions in Nigeria. One thing that is just stopping, or let me say that is holding this thing back, is just a spark like this. And that is what we want to use our anniversary for, to open people's eyes to the wealth in TGR, to the wealth in telecommunication, because some people don't even understand. Like I called my upline in my former network, which is Product Network, was like, what are you making noise about? I see your post, I see this. I said, Oga, you are missing. Though he has registered, but he didn't understand. I say, so he thought it was like selling a card. I say, selling card? Even a card alone, I not go stay there. Okay, how do you think I got my car? Was like, so there is still more to that. I say, it's more than that. Please make sure you did not miss our anniversary. I can assure you that that day you are going to get more than 20 sign up because you have a team already. All you just have to say is just call them here 13,000, and you are going. So we want to use our anniversary to open people's inner mind and the eyes they have. These eyes, but many people are just for them not to fall into gutter. But we know that it is because they are not seeing that potential. They are not seeing what we are saying. That is why they are reluctant. So we will open their mind, open their eyes, and touch their heart so that they can willingly open their pockets. By the time people see the reason why they have to spend money, they will spend with joy. People put a lot of money on Ponzi schemes and they still cry. Even after that, they still go ahead. People use a lot of money to bet, despite there's no assurance there. So when they now see where they will make good money without any loss, so what will now stop them from doing the business? You just have to touch their mind in such a way that they will think twice that 2024 is coming. Nobody can say this is what is going to be. Financially, what is our plan? At this time of this country, at this month, what people are passing through is so much. They didn't plan this in January. Nobody has that foresight that by December or by November, we'll be buying this or this. Sometimes people want to buy something, they will just be crying within that, when did we get here? Are we going to fold our hands and continue to suffer when we can liberate ourselves? That is what TGR is here for. Let's prepare. Our 2024 New Year resolution starts now, start from tonight. So as we are entering December tomorrow, make a name list, fresh one, that this is my business partner, 20, 40, or 50, or whatever. If you have before, remind them, call them. This is a time to get serious. No time to play in Nigeria anymore. Anybody that play, now they play, they sing for that kind of person. Because like somebody said that we think this now the cost of fuel, let me say the price of fuel will set their brain. It's not funny anymore. January, students will resume. They will start asking for school fees. A lot of things will come on board. What is our preparation? Do we want to continue the way we have been doing for years and still get the same result, if not worse? But now we have what we need. That information, that liberation. This is a kind of, what do you call it? Movement that we are liberating Nigerians from poverty. We want to open the kind of chain of poverty, we want to break it so that they can enter a new life boldly. At least if each and everybody that is coming on board now or tomorrow, by the next 6 months, they can beat their chest or boast of 10 million naira each, they will be better off. There's in fact nothing like jackpot will come to their mind again, because when they get there, they struggle. But here they make money, they can now travel when they want. God will help us all.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, mindset coach. Yes, you need to, start now. Start, sharing the flyer of our 50th anniversary. Ensure that you bring as many. And who knows, we are going to do raffle draw. A lot of things will come up that day. Who knows, probably your invite will win. So try to, and when you share and they attend, and there's 10 days, it's not even, they are going to register under you. Okay? And let's take up a new challenge. We are going to, have another group, Dream Achievers group. If you want, not only you, people that register under you this month, ensure that they join that Dream Achievers for them to learn. Not only learn, they will know about their business very well. Because what people stand to gain with Top and Get Reward is massive. If only you can see it. If you see Alaja, ask her how much he has made alone from Top and Get Reward. We said Top and Get Reward will finance your dream. We are not just saying things. It has done, it has done that for many people in TGR. My case study as well. My first car, the money from TGR. Although it's not everything, I added money to it, but it's, the major part of it comes from TGR. So if you have a dream, maybe you have a business that you want to do, and you do not have a capital, TGR will help you finance your dream. TGR will give you the capital that you need to start that your business. If you are consistent, and you are not just consistent, you are helping people that are registered on that. Don't just leave them when they register like that. Help them to grow from the business, and the rest is going to be story. Okay? Let me check on Elijah again. Then, do you have anybody with testimony from Dream Achievers, what you've learned so far, that's help you?
I don't think Elijah will be able to come tonight. Elijah might not be able to feature tonight. She has
to show up tonight. Okay. All right. So let's do that with 2 or 3 minutes. If you have contribution or question, or probably your own testimony that you were able to achieve one or two things from the Dream Achievers, you can raise up your hand from the left of chat box. Then we'll call you. So mute your mic and be able to talk. Do you have any testimony for the month of November? Nobody registered anybody. You did not register anybody. You did not register executive that month. No, that month. You did not recruit anyone for the month. I have Pastor Celestine. You can please unmute yourself, sir.
All right. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Kim, the mindset coach.
Good evening,
I
sir.
celebrate all of you. I must be honest, a very big kudos to the educational team of TGR. I think ever since I joined TGR, this is one of the months, my best month so far. I was just listening to you, Mr. Classic, your testimony that when you started, when I started this TGR, there are some weeks that I will stay up to 1 week. I cannot even make 5 naira. Up to, there are some times that I can stay for more than a week. Like that, our one page that consists of 20 transactions, I can't cover it. But I keep pushing. One thing about TGR is that I believe I will make the money. But even if not now, my major concern is to keep building. That's why, like today, I was on transit since morning. Anywhere I go now, I have my bag with me. Inside that bag, my printer is there. Inside that bag, my telecom analysis is there. I was doing prospecting inside a vehicle. And the person promised that I give her a flyer, and she promised that she's going to get back to me. Give me your WhatsApp number. She said she will chat me up. And I just believe that has been how I've been doing it. And this month, I have the highest activation that gave me at least highest earning ever since I started Top Up and Get Reward. So a lot of things that you people are telling us to do on the Dream Achievers group, by the grace of God, I am applying them, and gradually they are working. And I come to a conclusion that whatever you people are telling us has been tested and trusted. I want to appreciate you guys. Through Top and Get Reward, I don't even know how to go to Facebook Live before now. Through Top and Get Reward, I know how to do it conveniently. Through Top and Get Reward, I normally do my group presentation every Sunday. And I want to add it another day, at least let it be 2 days in a week. And I do it at ease. Though getting signed up from the platform is not all that easy yet, but I believe that many of them who has been there, one day they will come on board. I keep sharing the flyer of our anniversary, and I know I am waiting for that D-Day. Though I was supposed to be there, honestly, from my heart, but it's our Shiloh program, and I may not be able to make it. But I am sure that after that anniversary, there is going to be a bomber harvest of multitude into Top and Get Reward family. So a very big thank you to you all. Thank you so much. I just want to share my little experience. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. And also remember TGR in Shiloh. I know you will do definitely, but also add more to it. And the question is, how do you how can we join Dream Achievers? Please, I need a guide on how to join Dream Achievers group. Well, it's not something spectacular. What we do, as long as you are in any of our registered, as long as you are in any of TGR registered group, by the time we want to start with monthly basis for the training, we'll just ask a little task. Maybe you can do a 30-minute video on TGR, on your
30
business.
seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds.
30,
Sorry,
30
thank you.
seconds. Yes, thank you,
Yes,
sir.
30
sir.
seconds
Yes, sir.
on about TGR and submit. A number to submit to will have been, among the write-ups, you see the number there, the name, and probably about 2 or 3. The reason we are asking for this is to see how committed people are. Because it's just but even with that, you still see some people who will not even do it. Because you want to make millions, you are not ready to put attitude of thousands. The millions will not come. So if you really want to make millions, you must put the effort that worth millions. And what we are just asking, just promote your business. It's going to be used by you, put it on your status, but we want to see if truly you are ready for this business. And among the things to ask is, do you have like an hour or 2 hours every night to do this business? Can you spare some time to read books to give you personal development? By the time you're able to answer this, so that you know that you are coming in for business, not for play. So if you're able to fulfill this and you submit to the numbers that is, added to the write-up, then you are going to be added to the group. And what we do is about training. So nothing spectacular. How to join is not something special, but just watch out. As long as you're in any of our registered group, the message will cut across.
All right. Thank you,
Somebody
Mr. Kim.
saying there should be a retreat early next year. Okay, where do you want to take us to? Maybe you are planning something good for us. Don't worry, TGR will always surprise, but let's just keep pushing. We'll get to and we'll say every members we are going, maybe when you have qualified for certain incentive, TGR is taking you to social place. Don't worry, we'll get there.
All right. I think that we have another message.
Saying, I'm a new member, please. Please never understand this platform. If today is the first day you are joining, today is for registered member anyway, so we didn't even dwell much on the business explanation because we became registered member. We're just trying to do chit chat and motivation. But the person that signed you up or sponsored you, or probably you go to our Facebook handle or Facebook page, you will see a lot of materials to watch. Also, our YouTube, you can get Mr. Shola will help us to drop that in the chat. So you copy the link, go to YouTube, go to Facebook, you will watch all the previous training that we have done. I believe with this, you will have little or some ideas about the business. Then on your dashboard, when you sign up, since you have registered already, go to your dashboard, the 3 lines, click on it, select my account and click on information. About 60 to 70% of what you need to know about TGR is explained there. So any other one will just be coming gradually till you become better. So what the business is all about is how to leverage on telecommunication and build passive residual income for yourself and for your generation to come. Because this is a business that will never be saturated or expired. So what you just need to do is to see the money and take action to get it. Once you have signed up, you've had your portal, you have your upgraded. The next thing, use the platform for yourself, recharge and see truly that the commission is being given. And that is the beginning of how the wealth is being created. So in order to make more of that commission, tell your friends the way you have been told. Tell your family the way you have been told, the way you joined. Tell everybody, even your enemy. As they are coming on board, the company will keep compensating you for that thing you have done for us. And not only on registration bonus alone, whenever they are doing transaction, you will get commission from their transaction as well. So that's just a brief I can explain for tonight. By Tuesday, or even Sunday is coming on board. Coming very soon. Today is Thursday. By Sunday, we have business builders. Try to join us on Sunday, the same time, 8:30. I'm sure you have more than enough of what you need to know about the business. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Hakim. Thank
There's
you.
somebody that
Yeah.
is still raising hand. Maybe we'll need to.
Okay. Adeboye. Adeboye. Okay, please unmute yourself, sir. Mr. Adeboye.
All right, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unmute yourself, sir. Oh, yeah.
I want to
Are
thank
you
you,
there?
sir. Yes, yes. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
are
can
hearing
hear
you.
you. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you, sir. I want to I want to fund my wallet to pay for cable TV and utility bill, IBGC. But you understand, I'm trying to I click on that Providus. It's telling me that account failed. I want to, you understand, because I don't know what could be the problem.
Have you activated your account, sir? Is the account your account?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you have activated it.
But that when I talked to my upline, she said you understand, I should activate that account, and I tried to, you understand, activate that Providus. It's telling me
If you have not been on any package, the Providus will not work. So you make use of Sterling. Providus knows that many people generate Providus account number and they don't use it. So in order to be sure that everything is ready, you have to activate your account first. So you can use manual funding or use Sterling to fund your account. Once you have funded your account and you have activated, that is when you have access to Providus.
Okay.
So
I can use Sterling instead of.
Yeah, use Sterling. You will still go.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right, sir.
Then the utility bill, IBGC.
Yes.
Okay. Now I want to load my prepaid.
Yes.
So the number that will generate for me, how am I going to do that?
We have a tutorial videos on that. So if you go to your dashboard, that 3 lines on top left corner.
Yes, I know
when
that.
you click on it, try to scroll down to the last option. You will see like my network, because the phone will not allow you to see everything at once. But when you get to that my network, click on it. By the time you click on my network, it will give you sub options. Scroll down as if you, try to move it up as if you want to see what is under. By the time you see my direct sponsor, pending members, my network again, or my downlines, now click on my network again. That option will shrink as if it's reduced. You will now be able to see videos under materials.
Okay.
By the time you click on that videos, it is every details on how to do transaction. It is there. So how to do the NEPA bill, everything.
Wow.
Also,
so
we
that
have
means okay, sir. I continue, sir. Sorry, sir, to watch.
So we have also shortcuts to that video. So I think your upline can help you to get it. So instead of going to dashboard, at least you know where it is on your dashboard so that you can teach your downline as well. Then the shortcut, if you want to go for wallet funding, you click on wallet funding, take you to our YouTube page straight. So we make the business independent. You don't need to be depending on your upline or calling up. But the moment you explore your dashboard, try to go through everything, you will see many things that you don't even need to ask your upline again.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. We have Ahmed. You are welcome. Oh yeah, Ahmed Mustafa.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, you are welcome. Good evening.
Okay, thank you for your time and the explanation. Okay, I am just newly registered, and then my upline had already invited them. Okay, today she transferred 10,000 into my account just to activate it. But when I tried to log in with my correct password that I use, because I wrote it down, it kept saying login, whether a password or user ID is wrong, and and I tried to do a reset. She checked and saw that my email address is correct. I never got the reset link, so I'm unable to actually do anything. So I don't know how to deal with that.
You know, one thing about our business is that, let me say, TDR is so transparent, and if there is no reason, then your account will open. You know, let your upline. Sometimes I've experienced it. That is why I can say this boldly. When you are doing the registration, it might be a typographical error or omission of something. So for us to know now, your upline will log into his or her dashboard, and the person will go to my direct sponsor under my network. By the time the person goes to my direct sponsor, all the people that use the link to register under him or her will appear. Then let him or her scroll down to see where your username is and cross-check the email that is written against that name. The way it is there, the person will just copy and paste to you. So if after that, when you see the email there and it's still the same thing on your phone that you used to register, then we'll know the next step to take. But I can assure you.
And that's exactly what it is. She checked and then she logged out and tried to use the email address to log in and then gave me to insert the password, and I tried it. It didn't work. So she now had to, recharge me directly, something like that. But she had even sent money to activate my account, so I won't have to recharge using my bank.
No problem.
My usual bank.
You will have access to your account. Maybe you should I say tonight or tomorrow, because I'm so much tired. But what you can do, I will drop my phone number. So tomorrow morning we'll take it up from there.
Okay, I will appreciate that, sir.
It's going to be as simple as ABC. So let me drop my number in the chat, and probably you copy there and chat me tomorrow morning by God grace.
I appreciate, sir.
Okay, somebody said I joined in September and I have been able to register 5 people, but there is a question they are asking. Why is TGR take 45 Naira at every wallet funding? It's a good question. You see, in a business like this, like I said, that we need to understand the business in and out. TGR engage Sterling Bank, they engage Providus Bank, and they know that to have free access and to be independent, you can make use of this. But these two banks, even Wema is inclusive, they are not doing it for free. But there is a way to, because that's not the only way to fund. And like woman I was with this afternoon, when she was asking some question, and I told her that if you want to fund, maybe you can sell a card of 50,000 in a month. Fund once. You are going to pay that 45 Naira once. You are selling goods here, and somebody wants to buy a Milo, just one. You now say, wait for me, I'm going to market. You now take Keke Napep, whatever, you go, come back. Another person come, I want to buy me, say, wait for me, I'm coming. By the time you go and come back every now and then, the money for transportation is more than the profit you want to get from the sales. So which means you'll be running at loss. So for them to say they are paying 45 now or why the 45, it can be avoided if they want. Let's say, for example, they want to be selling like 50,000 airtime in a month. Let them fund once. The 45 Naira is going to be paid once. And let's say they don't have up to 50,000 and they want to be doing it maybe like 5,000 or 6,000. They can still do it in such a way that they will not pay that 45 Naira. That is why they use manual funding. Because it might not be everybody that can fund up to 10,000 at a go. Maybe I know somebody that the maximum she fund is 3,000 and she's doing it for business. I have somebody that just 6,000 every now and then because he's doing it for business. So we have some people that, okay, I can't have 20,000, but can I continue to pay 45 Naira? No. You can use manual funding, and that is what is explained in the information under our dashboard. I always encourage every member, the moment you sign up or you have a new downline, let them go there and read. From the beginning to the top, about 60 to 70% of the business is explained there. So instead of automatic funding, which that 45 Naira is attracting, they can go for manual funding. How to do that is also in that information. So if they are not paying up to 10,000, they will pay exact amount and they will get exact wallet. So if they are paying 8,000, they get wallet of 8,000. So what they need to do is to just understand the business. So they can avoid 45. and go for manual funding and follow the process. Everything is explained there. So they don't need to pay 45 naira all the time if they have read that place. Okay, let me see. Another question that I have here. One of my downline is finding it difficult to operate TGR with iPhone. What can we do? We have the what do you call it? The iOS app is not ready for iPhone. Let them use Chrome, the site. They can create a shortcut on the phone and they'll be just as easy as anything. I think one of our leaders, Mr. Emmanuel Oweye, tried to do a kind of compilation of write-up on how to make use of this with ease, even if you are using iPhone. So iPhone doesn't have app now. We had before, but I think it's going to be restored very soon. So instead of waiting for when the app was, first, I don't even use app. I prefer the Chrome, and I create a shortcut for it. So for iPhone users, you can do the same thing like that. Just create a shortcut through the Chrome and be using it. Then let me say another one. Since there is no balancing of legs to earn leadership bonus in TGR, is it possible to earn all the leadership bonus with only 1 or 2 downlines? Yeah, let me quickly drop this number before let them use Safari. Okay, somebody is now telling us that they can use Safari for the iPhone users. Thank you very much, Babolo. I'm coming. I want to drop numbers so that I can attend the next question that is being asked. 240464008. All right. That's my WhatsApp number. So concerning this question, since there is no balancing of legs to earn leadership bonus in TGR, is it possible to earn all the leadership bonus with only 1 or 2 downline leg? It's possible, but your downline will be the one that will do, or let me say, be more active. Now, let me try and explain. You refer just 2 people, Mr. A and Mr. B. If Mr. B also decides to register 2 people, that means none of you will qualify for incentive, because by the last of, let me say, level 5, which is going to be level 3 for Mr. A or Mr. B, the PV will stop. And Mr. A or Mr. B also refer to 2, just the same way you did. Mr. B, the 2 also refer to 2, which means at your level 5, the number of people you have there will be minimal. And the PV that will come through the registration will not be enough to qualify for incentive. But if you just bring Mr. A and Mr. B, and let's say Mr. A and Mr. B is your personal account, instead of having 1 account, you now decide to have 3. So the main account is A, the second account is B, while the third account is C. You just have 2 legs. Now what you have to do in order to enjoy incentive, leadership bonus and everything is to make sure you have more than enough, or let me say about 10, minimum of 10 or 20 people on each of B and C. If not, to get the incentive, because you won't be able to get enough PV before the people will cut off at level 5. So if you are using that 2 legs and you are the owner of the other 2 legs, you have main account, the other 2 is directly under the main account. Now use B to register like 20 people and they are active. Use C to register like 20 people and they're active. Before you know what is happening, all the 3 accounts can qualify for incentive. They will qualify if you work it well. Then please, I'm a new member. I have been trying to generate ePIN, but it will say successful and later bounce back. Which network are you trying to do? Is it because some people, despite we have been told that we can only generate 100 naira MTN ePIN, some people still go ahead to generate 200. It won't go. But check your network. Other networks are going, though for me, I'm not conversant much with ePIN because I don't really, unless I just want to demonstrate for people, I don't really engage. But I can assure you we have leaders that they are specific, they are specialized in this ePIN of the thing. We have Mr. Dami, we have Imparting Live, we have Mr. Obed and the likes. Now, if you really want to know about the ePIN of the thing, contact any one of them. They are going to guide you on how to do that. How do I register more than 1 account? Good. Your main account is Mr. A, which you use your upline to register. So now, in order to have other accounts, we will now use the referral ID of A, which, let's say your first account is Mr. Godwin, which is the username. You wrote it, written together, Mr. Godwin. and you now want to have second account, you will use Mr. Godwin as a referral ID to bring Mr. Godwin 1 now this time around. You have to use that one to differentiate it from the first one, which is Mr. Godwin. So you still use Mr. Godwin again to bring Mr. Godwin 2. So the 1 and 2, which is the second and third account, will be directly to the first account, not that the second one will be under the first one, and the third one will not be under the second one. If you are doing that, you are shooting yourself at the leg. You won't be able to achieve that. So you make sure that the remaining 2 accounts that you want to have or more will be directly to your first account. So your first account will be the one that will sponsor the remaining, either 2 or more. The only thing you have to differentiate in the account registration is the username, the email, and the phone number. They must not be the same thing. Okay, top and get. Well, sorry, Mr. Hey, maybe you have been logged out already. I'm just saying it now. Top and get reward. You are good to go. Raise up your hand. Or is it by mistake? Oh yeah, Mr. Mustafa, I think we have answered you the other time.
Right. Yes, you have.
Okay, sir.
No, sir.
Mr. Shola, are you there? Okay, Ngozi Christiana, all right. You can unmute yourself. I think you'll be the last person who will give chance to ask question tonight.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
I'm actually a new member also. I'm 3 weeks old in the business. In fact, I'm Mustafa's upline.
Wow, that's nice. Welcome, ma'am. So, you are doing well. You have gotten an active
member. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I want to fly out so that I can at least get to the
free. You can fly to any level.
Amen. That's my target, and I want to do the same with all my team members.
By God
so
grace.
that what he complained about is actually a serious challenge. In fact, I didn't even know how to go about it. I logged in just like you said. I checked, the email address was exactly the same. And at that point, I was even kind of confused because I had already transferred money from my wallet to his own wallet. No, so but since you have given us hope that we should call you tomorrow morning and follow up and all that, so I think we'll do that. So that
just let me have, you can just send his email, and the username to my WhatsApp, the WhatsApp number that I dropped. So it will work.
Sir.
All right.
Okay, sir. All right, thank you, sir. I'm happy the way you guys are running the training. So I'm really encouraging all my people to be part of it so that we all can fly together.
By God grace, we'll get to the top. We'll be in influence, we'll get to the state that will say TGR is the best of all, and we'll use it to tell a good story to our children.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Babolowo, all right. Let's have you and round up. Sorry. I beg, raise up your hand again. I want to unmute you. Okay. Babolowo, yeah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Let me just respond to that Madam Ngozi. I think to make it faster, like you rightly said, there must be some omission somewhere. I think giving maybe this lady at the head of his Tokpe the number can easily solve the matter, because I've had similar cases like that. Once it happened like that, I just connect them to her and immediately it is resolved, because I'm looking at delaying this thing to tomorrow. This person may want to do one or two things, and you know how people are in haste at times to get some things done. This is just an opinion. It's just an opinion anyway.
Yeah, I could have, the admin, they will have, I know by now she might be online, she might not. That's why I was thinking tomorrow morning, because then everybody will have refreshed. So sometimes she will still be online, when it is when they chat out. But I'm just thinking, just the same way I'm tired. I'm thinking maybe she might experience something like that. That's why I suggested tomorrow morning, which I think is still not too long. Though your advice is good. Most times, even the software I will also chat up. And at times when she has familiar face, more easier than just to help anybody to change their reset their password. The kind of trust from leaders is what give her the kind of confidence that okay, this person is, because we have had series of things like that. I don't want any kind of story to come up. Being the first time they will chat out, she might not really know who owns the account, and she might not just want to reset the password like that.
Okay, noted, sir.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Mr. James, will you maybe let me just at least let everybody know that after this, Mr. James, nobody is asking question because we are rounding up. Everybody, please, you should have asked your question earlier. Time has gone. Mr. James, let me give you the opportunity. And after you, good night to everybody.
Sorry, sir. I just joined the meeting just a few seconds ago. And sir, I have a Tijira account, though I lost my phone and I've gotten another phone. So I just came back online. So I saw a question that said, can somebody have one or get more than one account? And I thought and I meet you at the point of explaining, but could not get it clearly because I did not follow up. So sir, that's the part I want you to repeat. Thank you.
Do you want to have more than one account? It's not something so difficult to do. You use your main account to sponsor the other accounts you want to be having. Let's say you want to have 3 accounts. The first account will sponsor the 2. Not that the first one will sponsor the second will sponsor the third. Don't arrange it that way. There is no way you arrange that the system will not accept. But in order to have maximum results, it is better you allow the first account to sponsor the 2 directly, so that when you are building the 2, you'll be able to enjoy, the third one in the first account will also enjoy maximally, and before the people will cut off, you'll have acquired much more than arranging them under each other. All right, thank you, everybody. Let's call it a night. Mr. Mark, we might not be able to entertain you. Have at least more than 4 people have asked questions when I said, even after I said the last person. So I don't want to delay everybody more than necessary. We still have little revision in the Dream Achievers class, so that will not take much of the time. I didn't mean you came earlier. You will have asked your question before now. That's why we encourage you to join the Zoom as early as possible. Today was like more or less of interaction, and you will have raised your hand up long ago, a long time before now. So thank you very much. Sorry, we will not be able to take the question. I say good night and thank you to us all. You are doing wonderful. We will meet at the top. We will be best, and we are going to do the best. See you, Mr. Shola. Do the normal. Ask all to meet. Okay, let's greet ourselves. Good night. Have a wonderful day.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.